Somebody tell these new rappers don't mention me. I am not a rapper. I repeat, I am not a rapper. Stop saying my name, boy.
Dissin no duck can get you off. Playing with my name to get you off. Who the f is Schoolie? I'm a boss. My pistol when I up it, get tossed.
You mention duck name, gonna die. You'll die.
I don't think all the duck killers roamed the street long enough until they got booked. None of you killed none of them. Y'all on, but y'all don't talk about Schoolie. I don't think I'll get into it with whatever GD want to get into it. I don't think talking about who everybody who just duck died. Which one of them is died? Y'all got more aggression towards me than anybody. And I get on that with you on bro grade, push up and pull up.
Yo, face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, the other day it will come out that Gary, Indiana artist Schoolie G took to his Instagram to present a new song for his supporters, letting it be known that he's dropping new music. For y'all that don't know, most people get it confused and think all firsthand listening to Schoolie G that he's from Chicago, but he's actually from Gary, Indiana, where they also have a drill scene present as well. Not to mention, I've seen a lot of people making jokes about Indiana, but when you do your homework with the drill scene out there, it definitely goes down out there too. I always say that although we always perceive Chicago as being one of the most violent cities, there's also places that have been on the rise too when it comes to the violence due to the spread of the drill culture amongst the youth and them participating in the music that involves them dissing their ops, whether they're deceased or alive. Philly has been another area where the drill culture and music out there is influenced by blood being shed, which also leads to incarceration amongst the youth. Now, although these places don't get as much recognition for the violence like places like Chicago, doesn't mean that it don't go down out there too. Now, I said all that to say this. Since it came out that Schoolie G allegedly disrespected FBG Duck, although he apologized and said he didn't mean to offend Duck or any of his affiliates, the guys associated with FBG Duck still took it in some type of way. And despite Schoolie G apologizing, he still ain't forget the disrespect and threats that was hauled at him in the midst of it all. Now, sometimes whether you apologize or not, there's just some things that there's no coming back from, like I explained in the previous video. King Yella made a video prior to Schoolie G apologizing where he would say F Schoolie's mother and everybody else associated with him because he dissed Duck.
Jump out the stove doing like duck. Why is you even mentioning folks? Goofy ass. Now you around your dead home, your mama, your grandmama, everybody keep duck name out your mouth.
So for that, Schoolie made it clear that just because he apologized don't mean that it's open season for people to disrespect him. Also making it clear that he apologized to Mama Duck because as a man, he felt it was necessary, being that she felt he dissed him, but he really didn't have those intentions. But for everyone else that he really didn't owe an apology to, he didn't care and had no problem letting them know. Schoolie would address Swag, King Yella, and Billionaire Black in the post via IG story because of them trying to throw subs at him despite his apology. So he would say, quote, "After I clear Ish up and see his MF still dragging it, at Billy Bapper, at Swag, tell him how y'all soft, washed up butt, mad I don't want to do no GD Ish with y'all. It ain't reason when y'all want to do a song, right or wrong. Like you MFs be killing me. I F with 150 and BH. I guess Bloodhound. Get your goofy clown 10 years rapping still ain't got no deal And Swag, you a fake foreign GF, I guess he meant GD. You don't know if you a Porto GD or just nothing. Making cha-cha music. Swag, hang it up. I'll punch the doggish out of you, and we the same size. Billy, you just now back walking. How you gonna do anything? You talking about anybody this dude died? All duck killers roam the streets long enough to get booked, not killed. O-Block this, folks, 24/7. Y'all ain't do nothing to Vaughn. Get your lame butt on. We niggas though, in my book. Oh yeah, you and Yella seen 600 Breeze solo and didn't do nothing but talk. And he a real op. And on Tink, you dudes want to be relevant so we can get into it. This and that, come to the rack. On Tink, we can, on Folding. Dudes mad I don't want to be folks with them, then try to play me like a fan. I hit up 16, 17 before he said I ran and left it at that, bro. This is your business. This my job. This how I get paid. Ain't ish free. Nobody did it for me. This is my last post, cause them the last two guys I'm worried about. They sneaking each other, they leave for the internet. MF told me I gave them a bag yesterday. Tuh, never again. Then in the next slide, Scrooly would address all the people that said he folded by apologizing, and he would say, quote, MFs keep talking about I folded by apologizing to his mom, or I'm hiding my hand. I told MFs any N-word who feel away, F him. You didn't do something, I cleaned it up, but I ain't ducking no wreck. These fans rock just like y'all clown butt. N-word mad the door got closed in their face. Y'all lame butt. Duck and JoJo was the only hope with rap. Look at this ish now, y'all into it with each other. Say who never did none or was scary, but was around these MFs. I don't trust ish, you MFs say. Now clearly I gotta bear with us, cause like I always tell y'all, some of these rappers, I don't know what it be, but it's like they can't type to save their life. But we try our hardest. Now here's the thing. We all know that social media are just confirmed with drama, and controversy sells because everyone is interested in it. You're always going to have immature people that don't understand, and they're entertained by hearing someone lost their life, or they dissing someone, or their ops, or dissing the dead ops, whatever. However, I'm sure Scrooly G knew it was going to be all types of jokes and people throwing subs based on him apologizing. However, to me, I think he did the right thing. I don't think he's weak at all for apologizing, especially if you really didn't mean or intend on dissing Duck. If he's genuinely saying that he didn't mean it in that way and apologize, then it shouldn't be looked at as weak just because he apologized. It should be looked at like he genuinely didn't mean it and that was it. It'd be weak if he was trying to diss and then turned around and apologized because the pressure was on him, but that's two different things. I personally don't think he meant to diss Duck. I think it was just a bar that he felt was cool. But once again, this is why you need OGs or just people around you that aren't yes men, and it's going to tell you when something isn't a good idea. It's not about being scared or anything, but common sense had to tell Scrooly G that people associated with Duck was definitely going to take it the wrong way. Right? If you didn't hear the snippet, check this out.
Run and catch me trying to shop at the store and bounce out on them and do them like Duck. Fake boy tried to run, we boxed them in and the fake dumb got stuck.
Now, Billionaire Black stated that he spoke to Scrooly G and they cleared things up. Billy would take to his IG story to say, quote, talk to Scrooly G, what's understood ain't gotta be explained. So clearly Billionaire and Scrooly must have spoke and hashed things out. He already said that him and Billionaire Black wasn't really into it. He kind of liked Billionaire Black when he called him his niggas or whatever. But prior to that, Billionaire will also go on live and speak on the comments Scrooly G made in the snippet in reference to Duck. Y'all check this out.
You mentioned Duck name, you're gonna die. You'll die.
Aside from Billionaire Black, King Yella made a few videos on his YouTube speaking on the situation, and I guess it's safe to say that him and Scrooly are now into it with each other. Whether Scrooly apologized or not, like I told y'all before, there's some people that's going to understand and there's some people that's simply not. Then there's those that just don't care either way because they feel he disrespected and they're going to address it however they feel fit. Now I feel this was a clear representation of when I always tell y'all how easily it is to slip into beef when something so minuscule could in fact be avoided. And even with him apologizing, guys were still throwing subs and dissing, even though he came out publicly stating that he apologized to those offended. To be honest with you, he didn't have to say that. He could have just apologized to Mama Duck behind the scenes, to Ruger behind the scenes, to Billionaire Black or whoever behind the scenes, and didn't say nothing publicly. But he came out publicly as a choice. Well, I think it was. I don't know if anybody told him. But he came out publicly and he apologized and didn't care how he looked to the public, whether it was weak, soft, or genuine. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But like I said before, I do understand both sides of the spectrum. It's one of those things where it just is what it is. Some guys are going to feel that he disrespected. Some guys are going to understand that maybe he just thought it was a bar and thought it was cool, even though it wasn't. Alright, y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out. Are you tired of a bunch of social media gurus promising you results with their course, but all they do is take a bunch of information off YouTube and Google, then sell it to you? Well, look no further. Our YouTube Tips and Tricks Masterclass course comes equipped with SEO tips and tricks, along with methods we use to growth hack our YouTube channel. It also includes step-by-step ways to publish your video before uploading to guarantee a great SEO score, therefore your videos can rank and be shown to a bigger audience. Views and subscribers don't come by luck, and just how YouTube have an algorithm, you should have one as well that can guarantee you results. We doing websites and softwares we personally use to generate money creating faceless YouTube channels. If you also would like to skip the process and just buy other pre-built accounts, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, we also threw that in there for you too. We went through trial and error, so you don't have to. Click the link in the description or the comments and get started today.